Hey guys, the Milky Way season is there, so we start tonight.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You already read the title, so let's start this. So everyone, this video won't focus in how to photograph the Milky Way. It's just me and my buddies taking pictures. If you check out my Instagram, you see that I try to make some human elements on the pictures. And this time I will try to add something special like the rings of fire. Also, I have a friend of mine with a cool bike. Let's try like as I did with Ruben with the car. Another thing that you don't see on my tutorials usually is one of the things that you comment a lot. It's about light pollution, how I avoid light pollution. It's quite simply drive off. Yeah, like drive away from everything. So that's exactly what we are doing now. We have 45 minutes.
45 minutes, yes.
Driving to get out of the city, to get out of public illumination, all of that. We have stopped for a second, so the biker, it's getting cold. Even during the summer, isolated places like this, you can get cold. Also, me and my buddies, you always bring water, battery bank to your smartphone, and yeah. So to wrap up, we stopped in a small place that I mark as a good spot, and it isn't a good spot. So that is the bad news. The good news is we have a beautiful clear sky. And I guess we are seeing a nice cool spot again. So we're gonna stop and check out this spot and yeah, wish me luck. So we drove around like 20-30 minutes now, and we mark 3-4 maybe 4 spots of points of interest. The first one is here, and yeah, we're gonna try to shoot now. Shit. We started with our first spot, and it has traditional Alps house in here. And I know that the Milky Way, it's on the back. Usually what I do, it's quite simple. I look through the camera or through the live view, if I can show you like so. And I point my flashlight and try to figure out where everything that I want. Let's try our first shoot. So I'm gonna ask my buddy to lower down the light. And what he's gonna do is walk a little bit. Ricardo, vais andar mais ou menos tipo para aqui e para ali. Estás a ver? So like that we're gonna have a smooth and soft light in the house. So we are doing just one shot instead of a bunch of shots. Okay, let's try this. 3, 2, 1. It's done. And let's see what we have. Very nice. Coffee. Just for fun, let's try to add a human element on the photo. Who wants to go first? Ruben, tu vais primeiro?
No, Ricardo.
Let's put Ricardo first then.
Yeah.
So Ricardo will give me the light.
I see that, people.
So during 30 seconds, I'm gonna ask Ricardo to not move an inch, and I will try to, you don't see me. And let's try to take the shot. So I'm gonna lower this light a little bit down. Just a small detail about this light, I can control how much power. So I'm gonna just use 3200 Kelvin at the minimal set. It's just enough to add the light during the 30 seconds exposure. So let's go do this. Already on the camera, it's looking really good. Let's put the bike on it. Okay. Let's put the bike on it. So we change our mind. We're gonna do rings of fire. If you don't know how to make rings of fire, I have a tutorial. So yeah, the main concern is safety. We define that it's safe, do it here. That's why you're gonna use this place to make the rings of fire. Good luck. Yeah. Okay, apaga a luz, meu. Vai, tá. Hey, too much. So I f***ed up. It's overexposed, so I have to push this thing like, let me just check the Instagram, 200 ISO. and redo it. Before I change the ISO, I'm gonna just take the shot without anything, just the Milky Way in no lights.
Done. Action. Really? Good luck, guys, to understand that. Let's see the result.
As you noticed, the left side of the image is a little bit dark. So I'm gonna ask.
Really, again?
Pode todo mais baixo. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Funny thing is, we don't know who the house belongs to. So, there we go. So, there is a bit of flare. If you get that on your images, it's because you have some interference light. So I imagine that the light was a little bit too advanced, then the lens pick up some flare because of that. So I'm gonna ask the light guy to go a little bit more back, and let's do this again. And 3, 2, 1. I only now realize that that camera has night vision. And there we go. So just remember the first part that I told you, and you're good to go.
Hulk on, Hulk off.
So everyone, what is happening is holding 30 seconds with the light on the hand, and it's quite difficult, okay? It doesn't matter, the person will move eventually in 30 seconds, so it's quite hard to stay in place without moving. We tried one time and the second time, and it was always shaking. What we did is that the light source, we boosted up 3-4 times and just put the light 3 seconds or 5 seconds. So you have to try it by yourself. And boom, now we have a sharp image of Ruben holding the light. The light beam, it's getting a little bit weak, so I have to put it on Photoshop. So yeah, but I'm gonna try to do a picture with me. Then I will try to provoke a light flare with this light on this lens, just to see how cool it will look. Okay. And I'm gonna try to just point a little bit the light to the lens, not directly onto the lens, just a little bit, just to provoke a little bit of flare. Light is good.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Shoot.
Yeah. Now. The lens flare, it's way too much, so I'm gonna shut down my light during the exposure. Yeah, let's try this again.
Go. So let's see the result.
Perfect. I have a little bit of lens flare on my photo. That is as I want a flare. It's because I have the light and I want the flare as it's supposed to be, not just a pollution flare. Let's go to the next shot. Well, we didn't actually record it, but we did some awesome shots with Ricardo's bike, and yeah, those shots were awesome because I was planning to make multiple exposures, as I already did with Alfa Romeo Giulietta with Ruben. I extremely love that picture, but with the bike as well, it's really awesome. And the funny thing is, I was trying to do multiple exposures, and at the end we use 2 smartphones, okay, with this Droid app. We put the green on the helmet and the green behind the bike, so we don't see actually the screen, and it gives a green light, a really cool green light, and as well a small dot of green LED on the lights of the bike itself. So it was awesome. So in one single exposure, and of course the Milky Way on the back. We're gonna say bye. We are eating some cake just before we leave, and there you go. Drop a like if you learned something, subscribe if you want to see more stuff, and leave the comments on down below. And it's the wrong border, so drop a like if you learned something, leave any questions that you have in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I'm Miguel.
Ruben. Ricardo.
See ya.